If your algorithm looks anything like mine, well, I'm sorry for your mental health. Things aren't looking great. But one thing that always makes me feel better is being of service. And one place that needs a lot of help right now are food banks. I'm based in Atlanta, so I reached out to the Atlanta Community Food Bank. I had no idea what to expect because I've never volunteered for a food bank before, but this is what the Atlanta Community Food Bank needed help with yesterday. And I know you're like, what about donations? Well, you can donate food. However, food banks have more buying power than we do as regular consumers because they can buy in bulk. So if you were going to spend $20 at the grocery store to buy extra canned goods, I would suggest that you take those $20 and donate it to a food bank because they can make a lot more out of those $20. And I don't normally say like, go donate your money. But in this case, it does make sense. So I showed up and they gave us a little orientation and then they split us up into two different groups because yesterday my group was making boxes for DoorDash. And I know you're like, DoorDash boxes, that's crazy. But DoorDash is helping deliver meals or meal boxes. I'll show you what they are. We had a little conveyor belt system going where we were filling these boxes with items that were available to us. Each box had a bunch of different things in it, but for the most part, there were a lot of pantry items like rice, beans, LaCroix, cereals, you name it, we had it there. Now, those boxes that we packaged are getting delivered to senior citizens and people with disabilities that can't get to the food banks personally throughout the Atlanta metro area. And in those 3 hours that we volunteered, we packaged meal boxes to feed 9,000 people. That's pretty cool. Like, we packaged all this to say, get out there and volunteer. If you can spare a couple of hours, that was really fulfilling. I met some new people. I got to feel like I was helping my community. And I also got to get out of myself, out of my phone, out of the madness, and reconnect with the fact that we are here for each other and our community is where it's at. And also, shout out to Atlanta Community Food Bank because they have a really amazing operation there. I will definitely be back because we were like packaging boxes. Someone asked me if I was a manager in my profession because I was like, not being bossy, but I was just being specific. And I answered, no, I'm just a Virgo. And she was like, my daughter's a Virgo. And then I was like, that's right. Anyway, go volunteer.